Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Into the Unknown. In the last episode, we finished the Great Pyramid in Egypt, and continued the story, and set us up with a quite nice villager trading hall. This is where I want to start in today's episode, because we still have a little bit of work to do there. Later in today's episode, we will continue the story, and continue where we left the last episode, in the valley again. Here we are again in our trading hall. The little feature I added is that you can place a lever here, and it will lower our villager. And when you go to the back, you can see that he is now in reach of this zombie over here, who's stuck. Oh yeah, as a true professional I of course left this trapdoor open, or closed. Basically the wrong way. Now the way is free for the zombie to go over to the villager and zombify him. Or in this case, hug him. Yes, hugging is the more appropriate term. Why is nothing happening? A few very emotional hugging moments later, now he is transformed into a zombie villager. Always we like to call them the ill people. So to cure these people, we throw a potion of weakness at them and give them a golden apple. And now you can see they start to transform and heal back to normal villagers. When they are back to normal villagers, they lower the prices because we healed them. They don't mind that we basically infected them beforehand, they only see the good parts. Now all of our villagers are cured once, and we can see they have lowered the prices. And he's selling paper and bookshelves, which aren't the trades we are looking for, so we are going to place a slab here, so the villager can't run away, and replace the workstation. You can see his professionalism when we remove the lectern, and when we place the lectern again, he instantly becomes a librarian. And now he has new traits, so we can check if he has a trait we want, and if he has one we want, we can lock it, and if not, we repeat the process. Now he has a trait we want, Depth Strider 3. Why did I choose one? It's so difficult to pronounce. So we buy the book, and the trait is now locked. Here we keep these traits, and we can trade over and over again. Now we have to repeat this for all the other villagers. Finally, Power 5 on this last librarian. I give him a sign that he is now selling power books. I've got everyone in place now, and I've labeled them all so they display what they sell. For example, Depth Strider here, Flame here, and they all sell the highest levels. So I can easily upgrade my stuff here. And you can see here in the statistics, it took me quite a few breakages of the lectern. 1,133 breakages. That's a lot of times. Yeah, took me some time. Now we have every book we want. These universal books, mending and unbreaking, basically for everything. Equa Affinity, Protection 4, Depth Strider 3, Respiration 3, Feather Falling 4 for the armor, Fire Aspect 2, Looting 3, Knockback 2, Sharpness 5 and Sweeping Edge 3 for swords, Punch 2, Flame, Power 5 and Infinity for bows, and Fortune 3, Efficiency 5 and Silk Touch for pickaxes. And we can now buy all of these from these fellow librarians. You might remember before I've built this pyramid, I've made a map. And I've locked this map, and you can see the corners of the pyramid, and a few shulker boxes in the middle. But I think it's a great time to make a new map, and see how this looks now. This looks kind of cool, but also a bit funny. I like how you can see the geometrical shape of the pyramid. I think it's nice. We will find a nice place for this later. In today's episode we will look at Genesis 13, verse 2. Now Abram was very rich in livestock, in silver and in gold. And looking at what we've done so far, we are quite rich in gold due to a nicely running gold farm. We have some livestock, but silver, I think the closest in Minecraft is iron, and we don't have a lot of iron. So today we are going to build an iron farm and combine it with a gunpowder and a sugarcane farm, which are compromised into one spot because we will use it as a location for the next story. these empty beds, of course, need villagers. And we've got a lot of them in Egypt. So we are going to transport them through the nether with the help of around 12 stacks of rails. I'm going to use a furnace minecart at the end to push us all forward. This is going to be fun. Due to the villagers, this actually now counts as a village. 2 cats just spawned here, and we are going to tame them and breed them up so we can get enough cats for the creeper farm. The baby cats are so adorable. Do we have enough cats by now? Better safe than sorry. Yeah, this looks better. The way this creeper farm works is actually quite simple. You have these spawning platforms for the creepers, where they are immediately scared by the cats. So they run to the middle, think they can run to the other side, across the trapdoors, but the trapdoors are open, so they will fall down, and we can collect the gunpowder. I built this sugarcane farm off the top of my head, and made it fit right into the iron farm. Making it this compact is actually kind of a challenge, due to the redstone, but it was fun. This is without a doubt the ugliest thing I have ever built. Even the sunset doesn't help. Well, thankfully I'm going to build the oak around it. I have now built up this pipe system to get all the items from the farms into one sorting system. Gunpowder is coming from here, iron is coming out of this tube. You can see sugarcane is coming down from up here, and this of course has to be ice. The items will go around in circles, so I don't have a problem with the different entry points of the items, and they all sort themselves into the chests. And of course the sorting system itself is not built up yet, but we'll get to that. I'm actually a little bit proud of this result here. As you can see, the sugarcane farm is exactly the measurements of the iron farm, and the rail is right next to the sugarcane farm. An additional challenge was that this layer right here is the top layer of the creeper farm, so I couldn't dig down. And placing all the unloaders and the auto droppers, and so the items will be transported into the storage system, was kind of a challenge. But I managed to sneak all of the unloaders right into there, and I think this one is kind of a personal masterpiece, because this unloader here is actually integrated into 2 points. Because the redstone torch that you can see right over here is powering the powered rail at the end of the farm, and it only turns off due to the unloading system when the minecart is unloading, so it doesn't matter that the other end of the powered rail isn't powered either. I have also finished the storage system, as you can see right here. I connected everything up, placed the ice and the water for the items to go around, and all of the item sorters. So we now have 1 array for iron, 1 for gunpowder, and 1 for sugarcane. As you can see, I didn't implement a filter for poppies, but this nicely shows how the items go around in circles. Let's see how much the farms actually produce. I went AFK for around 15 minutes, and now we can look what we've got. So keep in mind, the item filters all have to fill up, so 41 of each kind will be up there. Basically, with the 40 additional in the item filter, we got 4 stacks of iron, which is quite nice. 2.5 stacks of sugarcane, nearly 8 stacks of gunpowder. That's a lot, so the creeper farm is going great. I have been AFK here for some more time. Now we are going to make good use of this gunpowder. We are going to make TNT. Not just a little bit of TNT, but 1 full shulker box. because it said Abram is rich. And when you're looking at it from a Minecraft perspective, we are still here in diamond armor. We gotta fix that. So we are going to go netherite farming with one full shulker box of TNT. This is going to be a blast. Now I'm at level 15, the best level for ancient debris, and I've got myself some more diamond pickaxes with the help of my friendly villagers down in Egypt. And I'm going to dig a tunnel to place the TNT in that I've brought here. So let's go. Wow, that was fast. You can see it's not a big distance, and I've already found the first ancient debris. 3 pieces. Very nice. Our TNT box is now empty. We've got a lot of big holes around the area. And we now have over 1.5 stacks of ancient debris, which we are going to turn into netherite. We will just use Charlie's smithing table over here, so we can upgrade all of our gear. Every shovel, every pickaxe. Everything we have to netherite. And there we go. Now this looks like we're really rich, and it feels nice finally having the netherite armor and the netherite tools. But I felt like this was the most appropriate point in the story to do this. You can see I piled a few of the resources, so everyone can see we are rich. I've already prepared a few shulker boxes in my tent for the next episode, where we are going to start the next kind of mega build. It's going to be a mega build in terms of time consumption, but I think you'll like it. We've got a lot of things done today, and are now ready for the story to continue. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. Leave your feedback in the comments below, especially about the facts if you want to know more about farms, or if you just enjoy the farms being ready and wait for the story bits. Just tell me in the comments if you like the details or if you don't like them. Hopefully you're having a great weekend, and I'll see you all in 2 weeks.